In today's video, I want to talk about the Refinable altcoin launch that happened yesterday. Hey there, this is good old Bretsky, your Minister of Capitalism. And on the show, we are pro-money, pro-wealth, and pro-capitalism. And if you are too, you can visit us at theministerofcapitalism.com. Okay, so let's get into this. Yesterday, Refinable launched. And it was hyped by everybody on YouTube and just about everybody else on the old interwebs. It says MRBEAST is invested in it and that it's on the Binance Smart Chain and it was going to be the latest NFT marketplace. Well, I watched the launch, and as soon as that bad boy came out, it launched at about $4. Shortly after that, I think I saw it spike to about $8. And a few seconds after that, man, that thing cratered. And so needless to say, a lot of people got left holding the bag. They felt like they were the victim of a classic pump and dump. All the comments all over the interwebs are saying, oh, I lost a ton of money, I threw in 10 grand, and now I'm down. Look, there are a number of different things that we need to learn from this. Never play with money that you can't afford to lose. It doesn't matter if it's crypto or trading options. You've got to be comfortable with both your position size and the amount you're risking. I know every once in a while you want to take a big bet and try and win big, but you got to be prepared to lose big too. It works both ways. So needless to say, a lot of people got hurt on it and they felt like it was a pump and dump. And if that's the case, in terms of a moral stance, yeah, it wasn't right. But when evaluating these things, that's kind of part of the game. This is why inside the Empirical Collective, when we give our crypto picks, typically they're on a bit longer time frame. Even with Refinable, there's nothing to say that it can't increase in value in the future. I mean, if MRBEAST is actually behind it, he could shill that coin for all it's worth and it could pump back up. I mean, he's got over 60 million subscribers on YouTube, so it could happen. This is just an example of when it comes to trading of any kind. You have to own your decisions. You made the decision to buy, whether you won or lost. And at the end of the day, look, I know everybody said the coin started at 3 cents and they figured that's where it was going to be listed at. But guess what? They pumped the coin before it left the gates and it started closer to 4. I know there's some weird stuff going on with Refinable, but right now I can't get a reliable chart. Right now I'm looking at coinmarketcap.com. And it shows a high of $8 and call it 35 cents at the highest. It doesn't show where the coin launched though. And then on CoinGecko, it shows roughly where it launched. It looks like it started at 408, but doesn't show the increase. So I don't know what's going on with that. But essentially, when I put these two charts together, I was watching the launch. So I saw it start around the $4 mark and pump like crazy to over that $8 mark. So even if you got in somewhere around there, if you got in around the $4 mark, you could have almost doubled your money. And at the end of the day, for people saying that this is a pump and dump, maybe it is, but for the people who were actually on the inside at 3 cents per coin, you got to think that at the $8 mark, their original investment was up over 266 times. So if you put in $1,000, you'd have like $266,000 or more. Morality aside, you're asking those people not to take profits. I mean, that's a good chunk of money. So that's where it's important to do your research and be comfortable with the position size that you're trading. But as for us inside the Empirical Collective, we're pro-money, pro-wealth, and pro-capitalism. And if you are too, head on over to theministerofcapitalism.com